When you do a show called PhotowalksTV and you shoot it on a smartphone, well, you tend to get a lot of questions.
What are some of your top tips for maybe taking pictures with a cell phone?
Yeah, timing is everything. It's the number one thing to consider. The best pictures are done in the morning or the golden hour. Mm-hmm. Those are the two things. If you approach your phone as a professional camera person and use it like as a professional camera, your results are going to look a lot better. Use the volume button on the side of the phone as your shutter. Modern phones are now water resistant. If you're going on vacation in a few days and you're going to jump into a pool, you can do that with these phones.
What?
Yes, you can, but you can't make the touchscreen operate. It won't respond to you. But you can use the volume button. Right? The volume button you can do.
That's a great hack you just gave us. Thank you. Because when I wash my screen or wipe it down, all of a sudden it becomes, I can't get it to do anything. But you're saying that's by design, but the side buttons, the volume buttons will still work.
Don't be discouraged by bad weather. Remember that if you're shooting on the smartphone, your phone is probably water resistant, which means you're going to get some really nice rain shots. If it's overcast, that means it's perfect weather for portraits. That when people look best in overcast, they don't have the big giant shadows under their eyes, so don't despair.
Don't be afraid to move around, whether that be left, right, behind you, in front of you. Keep on going. One of these angles is going to work.
What's your secret to shooting a great sunset?
No secret, it's the sunset. Just taking a picture
but some
of
pictures look good, some pictures don't. You know, again, having something in the foreground really makes a sunset picture a lot more interesting.
Yes.
How boring is a picture of a body of water?
Right. It gives perspective.
The problem with shooting portraits in midday is the sun is really strong and can put really bad shadows around your eyes, make you look like a raccoon. I've got a great fix. It's pretty much everywhere. You know those magazine racks? Pick up one of these. They're free. Get a friend to hold the magazine over your head like this, and it will cover the shadows. Let me show you. Once again, just get a passerby to hold the magazine directly over your head to block the sun, and then start snapping your selfie. Here's our before and after. What do you think? Men put their phones in their pocket, right? Women put their phone in their purse, generally. And guess what? The lens is filthy. Clean it. Start off by cleaning it. I can't tell you how many images look horrendous, and then you just go and wipe it off, and all of a sudden, it's not so bad.
You know what? I'm guilty of that, sir.
There's no such thing anymore as free online photo storage. Get used to it. You can back up your photos anywhere you like, but I can tell you that I happen to be a longtime happy customer of SmugMug. It's the reason that SmugMug is sponsoring this series. The company has better rates and terms than the competition with unlimited backup, and that's a feature you're not going to find with Apple, Google, or Microsoft. Okay, commercial over. Shoot video and photos at the same time. There will be situations where you can't move fast enough. The iPhone has a white button above the record button that lets you shoot stills while you're recording video. And then if you don't do it that way, you could always do a still frame, a screenshot of the video later. So 2 weeks ago, they had fireworks in Manhattan Beach where I live. And it was just too hard to keep on trying to get the photo right. Just let the video roll, which is really cool, and then get a still frame from that. What do you guys think?
No, I think that's such a great hack. That's such a, so straightforward. You're right. And I also love, sorry to interrupt, Kim, but I was just going to say, I love that you can do that after the fact, too. Because oftentimes you go, gosh, I don't want to screw the image up by, hitting this thing or hitting that thing. So you can always do it after the fact, and you can still frame it afterward.
Yeah, just be sure to go into edit. When you edit the photo, there'll be borders that get applied to the screenshot. Take them out in the editing by hitting the crop tool.
Oh, okay. That's good.
People sometimes say to me, hey, Jeff, how come my smartphone photos don't look as good as yours? Well, that's because I actually work on them. I do some editing before they leave the phone. No photo will leave my phone before it's been tweaked, at least just a little bit. My go-to app for doing this, believe it or not, is the free Apple Photos app that comes on every iPhone or Google Photos on Android.
There are sliders that you can adjust to like boost the exposure up a little bit and boost the blacks to make the colors richer, and that's what I do. If I want to go further, say add a blue sky on a foggy day over a lighthouse in Mendocino, as I showed you in the Mendocino episode, then I turn to Adobe Lightroom Mobile, which is also free. These apps are a whole lot of fun, so I hope you have a good time experimenting.
This is really good stuff, but I can't let you really. And I don't know if you're seeing the chat at all, but you'll see it if you go back and look. Everybody is trying what you're doing right now. Your suggestions are being implemented immediately.
Yeah,
and they're all really excited about it. So thank you for providing these. Love your visits and love the information. You're really someone who always elevates the show. So I appreciate you being here. Thanks, Jefferson Graham. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you, Mark Thompson, Ann Pruitt, Olivia Horton, and Rich DeMuro for asking the questions, and PhotowalksTV viewers, of course, for watching and engaging with the show. What's your favorite tip? Let's hear from you in the comments below. Meanwhile, do me a favor, please stay tuned for more PhotowalksTV episodes. I'm Jefferson Graham.